Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Markport, brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, September 20th. Hey, we got just a couple items on the docket today. We'll start off with the housing starts for the month of August. So back in July, we had 1.212 million housing starts. Forecast was supposed to dip a little bit down to 1.182, and it dipped much further than they expected at 1.142 million new housing starts. So obviously not as good as news as they'd like to see. And then we also got the building permits. So this kind of gives us the future prospects of housing starts. Also for July, we had 1.144 million, and it dipped again down to 1.139. So housing starts is slowing down a little bit, as we're kind of seeing here, as well as building permits. Something we want to keep an eye on to see if we get a spike later on. But of course, we're heading into fall, as well as soon to be winter, which a lot of places, especially up north and northeast, they're going to slow down in those areas with the winters coming ahead. Stock market's up a little bit. It started off higher, actually. That was up again, like yesterday, up about 100, and since has pulled back a bit. Investors are going to kind of gear up as both the Bank of Japan as well as the Fed are start their two-day meetings today, and then they give their announcements tomorrow. Japan being ahead of us will obviously get their results or their announcement earlier by the time, probably before the stock market even opens. And don't be surprised to see some volatility early in the morning, because the big clue or the big one in there will be Bank of Japan. See if they do anything, as they've been struggling quite some time, and they're kind of in a difficult situation as to very low inflation, strong yen. The yen is pretty strong, and yet their economy hasn't been doing well for a long time, trying to get that spiked up, and now they're into negative rates. They're, of course, they want to wait and see what they're going to do. And of course, our Fed is basically, they don't expect any rate increase tomorrow, or rate hike tomorrow. It would be a surprise to the markets if they did, even though there's been a lot of hawkish tone. But they think it could potentially be by end of the year, a possible rate hike at the end of the year. So they're going to closely listen to any possible words, see if there's any news as to any data that they're going to be looking at, the Fed will be looking at, or if look at their dot plot, see as to when they expect, most of them expect when rates will start going up and stuff. Right now, also, oil's down a little bit. It's down to approximately $43 a barrel after yesterday, and now they're kind of looking at, there might be some oversupply coming here in the U.S., so therefore, oil, price have come down a little bit. Bond market, we had a pretty big drop down here. We actually touched pretty much right off the 100-day moving average and moved up a little bit. We're still down below this resistance level right here, but we are about 13 basis points higher than where we left off yesterday, which gives us a little bit better pricing from where we left off. Those lenders who did not do a price for the worst yesterday you probably have a similar pricing to what you saw yesterday. So again, it could be a little mixed in pricing depending on the lender, if they did a price for the worst yesterday when we had more of a drop yesterday. If they did not, then they probably keep it relatively close to about the same. And as you can see, we even touched off the 10-day moving average and pulled back a little bit as well. So, all right, folks, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, tomorrow will be the big day with the Fed and the Bank of Japan giving their announcements. Fed will be giving theirs out approximately 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And so just be on your toes, so to speak. Okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye.